hashtag Uganda Enyuma, hashtag Chiri Kampala, hashtag Chiri Uganda, hashtag 2021, hashtag ah, Allah. Anyway, hello guys, happy new year 2021. Welcome to this channel. Yeah, straight away yesterday night the social media was full of bobiwine's family pictures of children leaving the airport in Entebbe, that's Entebbe International Airport, to USA, uh, where most of the critics described it as a cowardice move, especially this time that Uganda is heading into elections, and the principle of nope is at the forefront of the freedom fighters. Yeah. anyway, straight away Robert Chagulanyi had to post. We had to keep our ears on the ground. So Robert Chagulanyi had to post on his social media platform, um, clarifying on the move. First of all, he had to justify that the pictures that were seen were true, and then he comes out to see, this is what he says, that I have seen regime enforcers and propagandists trying to question the travel of my children out of the country as we get close to the election. Of course, everyone knows that their statements are not born out of genuineness, but out of their usual schemes to diminish our resolve to remove their corrupt regime. Firstly, the nation is aware of the challenges my family has endured from the time I decided to take on the dictatorship of General Yoweri Museveni. My children have lived in constant fear over the past 3 years. On several occasions, the cars which trail us have been trailing them, even to and from school. Last year, that is 2020, yeah, I think he meant 2020. Last year, there was a direct attack on a car transporting two of them from school, forcing us to change their schools and try to strengthen security around them. For most of this year, they have largely lived as prisoners, very rarely leaving home. As we near the election, I received credible information from sources within the system of plans by the regime to cause physical harm to them. You all recall that in 2017, at the height of the age limit debate, they threw grenades at my son Solomon Sekai's bedroom window and left a message that I should back off. All the consequences would be dire. The regime has made it a deliberate plot to attack me, and when they don't, attack those who are close to me so as to demoralize me. There is nothing Museveni is not ready to do in order to stay in power against the will of Ugandans. That is why, therefore, when I received information of pending physical attacks on me, my wife, and kidnap of our children, friends in the diaspora reached out to us, offered to host them for a while. That does not mean that me or my wife are any safer by remaining around, but our effort is to ensure they don't kidnap one of these minors and try to use them to coerce us into subjugation. The regime propagandists should be very ashamed. In a free and democratic country, nobody should live in fear simply because they oppose the government in power. In a free country, a presidential candidate would never have to wear a bulletproof jacket and helmet in order to go for campaigns. That is the country we are struggling to build. General Museveni should even be more ashamed that 35 years later, children have to yet again run from their country over fears of vengeful attacks. You can also see the unprofessional conduct of the immigration staff who went ahead to share confidential travel information of minors with the public. None of our institutions is independent. Every part of government is being misused and abused by the regime. That is the country we are living in. Hashtag we are removing a dictator.